the star who was afraid to shine. In the deepest corner of the midnight sky, where the darkness felt like a soft velvet blanket, lived a little star named Stella. While all the other stars twinkled and glowed with brilliant light, casting their gentle beams down to earth, Stella kept herself dim and hidden. You see, Stella was different from the other stars. She wasn't silver-white like most of them, or golden-yellow like the brightest ones. When Stella tried to shine, her light came out in the most beautiful shade of soft purple, like lavender fields at twilight, like the inside of a seashell, like a mother's lullaby made visible. But Stella thought her purple light was wrong. Stars should be white or yellow, she whispered to herself, curled up small and trying to stay invisible. No one wants to see a purple star. I'll just embarrass myself and confuse everyone down on Earth. Every night, the Star Council would gather to assign each star their special job. Some stars would guide lost travelers, others would make wishes come true, and the brightest ones would help children count sheep as they fell asleep. But when it came time for Stella's assignment, she would shake her head and whisper, "I'm not ready yet. Maybe tomorrow." The moon, ancient and wise with her silver face full of kindness, noticed little Stella hiding in the shadows, night after night. One peaceful evening she drifted closer to the frightened star. "Dear Stella," the moon said gently, her voice like wind chimes in a summer breeze, "I've been watching you, and I know you have a beautiful light inside. Why do you keep it hidden?" Stella's purple glow flickered just a tiny bit. "My light is the wrong color, Moon. Stars aren't supposed to be purple. Everyone will think I'm strange." The moon smiled with such warmth that her craters looked like dimples. "Oh, my dear little star, let me tell you a secret. Do you see how I change my shape throughout the month? Sometimes I'm full and round, sometimes I'm just a thin crescent. Sometimes I disappear altogether. For the longest time I thought I was broken because I couldn't stay the same like the sun." Stella listened, her purple light growing just a bit brighter with curiosity. "But then," the moon continued, "I learned that my changes weren't a mistake. They were my gift. The tides need my phases, the animals depend on my cycles, and the farmers plant their crops by my rhythm. What I thought made me different actually made me essential." Far below them, in a small cottage at the edge of a sleepy town, lived a little girl named Maya, who had been sick for many days. She couldn't sleep because of her fever, and her worried mama sat by her bedside each night, reading stories and singing soft songs. This particular night, Maya was feeling a bit better, but she still couldn't fall asleep. She got up and walked to her window, looking up at the star-filled sky. "Mama," Maya called softly, "all the stars look the same tonight. They're pretty, but I wish there was just one that was special, one that was different, just for me." High above, Stella heard the little girl's wish, and her heart began to glow with the strangest, warmest feeling. "You see," whispered the moon, "someone down there needs exactly what you have to offer. Your purple light isn't wrong, Stella. It's rare and precious and needed." For the first time in her stellar life, Stella took a deep breath, the way stars do, by gathering stardust, and let her true light shine. Purple radiance flowed from her, soft and gentle and absolutely magical. It wasn't harsh or bright. It was like being wrapped in the coziest blanket, like being hugged by twilight itself. Maya gasped with joy at her window. "Mama, look! there's a purple star. I've never seen anything so beautiful. It's like it's shining just for me." And it was. Stella's gentle purple light filled Maya's room with the most peaceful glow, and for the first time in days, the little girl felt her eyelids growing heavy. She climbed back into bed, watching Stella's soft light dance on her ceiling, and drifted into the most restful sleep she'd had all week. From that night on, Stella never hid her light again. She learned that her job wasn't to be like every other star. It was to be herself. Children all over the world began to look for the gentle purple star, especially when they were feeling sick or scared or different themselves. And Stella realized that being different wasn't something to hide from. It was something to celebrate. Her purple light became known as the comfort star, the one that reminded everyone that being unique was actually a superpower. Every night now, as children settle into their beds, they look up and find Stella's soft purple glow, and they remember that their own special qualities, the things that make them different, are actually their greatest gifts. The end. Sleep tight, little star. Remember, what makes you different makes you wonderful.